Nicki Minaj's music career is at an all-time low. After one fatal mistake, nothing was ever the same. And in the process, Megan Thee Stallion changed hip-hop history forever. Megan spared no one on her newest song, Hiss, but no one could have predicted that this song would help redefine her legacy. Megan did not hold back at all. She had a lot of enemies and a lot to get off her chest. None of these lyrics mentioned anybody in the industry by name. However, fans who were paying attention knew exactly who she was talking about. Now, if you clicked on this video, you know at least one of these lyrics was directed at Nicki Minaj. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. The funny thing is that Nicki is just one of the victims caught in the crossfire. She was just one of the first to react publicly and escalate the beef to a whole new level. But more on that later. To fully understand Megan's beef with Nicki, we have to first examine why Megan would attack Drake. On November 4th, 2022, everything changed. Drake had just released his collaboration album, Her Loss. And while the album was relatively well received, it wasn't without its controversy. On the song Circo Loco, Drake had this to say. Now, anyone with functioning ears knew that this was a reference to the Torey Lanez incident. Even though Drake tried to deny it, we all knew what this was. For those somehow unfamiliar with the situation, Torey Lanez just got sentenced to 10 years in prison for injuring Megan Thee Stallion. However, in this not-so-subtle lyric, Drake says that the Stallion lied about getting shots. Drake tried to play off the lyric as a reference to women who get cosmetic surgery, but everyone with ears knew what they had just heard. As we learned from the song Hiss, Drake's comments would eventually backfire. While making a similar reference to BBL, Megan calls out the hypocrisy of men who degrade women for getting surgery. In this lyric, Megan calls out the double standard of men who also get cosmetic procedures, but hold it against women. So if you were ever wondering why the whole internet is now accusing Drake of having fake ab implants, you know the truth.
Okay, well, in the middle of recording this, I found out that Drake is actually trending for something else right now. And all I'm gonna say is, if you're a Drake fan, this is probably the best or worst day of your life. Now, back to the Megan situation.
But why would Megan's feud with Drake make Nicki Minaj want to get involved? Drake and Nicki Minaj have a really weird friend, coworker, lover, label mate relationship, and they have a lot of history together on Young Money Entertainment. This close friendship with Drake is only the first of many reasons why she would go after Megan. To understand this situation fully, we have to take it back to 2019 when Megan and Nikki collaborated on the song Hot Girl Summer. The song peaked at number 11 on the Billboard Hot 100. Nicki Minaj helped her get a breakout hit. Many people speculate that Megan's career wouldn't be where it's at today if it weren't for this song. So if these collaborators started as friends, where did things start to go wrong? It's no secret that people with large egos tend to do well in hip-hop. But Nikki felt threatened by an emerging talent. After almost a decade of commercial dominance, other female rappers started to catch up to Nicki Minaj. In 2018, Nikki got into a physical altercation with Cardi B. Now if we fast forward to 2020, Megan and Cardi started to collaborate on their hit song WAP. If you're Ben Shapiro, you might know this as the Wet Ass P-Word song. This hit went on to do crazy numbers. It even debuted at the top of the Billboard Hot 100. As a result, Nikki felt betrayed by Megan. And it probably hurts to share your spotlight with two other female rappers who might threaten your legacy as the queen of rap. So Nikki let the world know how she really felt on her album Pink Friday 2. She sent this subliminal shot at Megan saying, "Stay in your Tory lanes." So Megan fired back with a subliminal diss and uttered two words that would change the history of hip-hop forever. For those that don't know, Megan's Law is a piece of legislation that forces predators to identify themselves and register. This is a reference to Nicki Minaj's husband and brother's problematic legal history. Even though this lyric didn't mention anybody by name, Nikki took this personally. After multiple days of social media rants, Nikki teased her revenge. After several hours of teasing the track, did Bigfoot actually live up to the hype? Not even a little bit. But why was this track such a monumental failure? Well, if you want to sound like you forgot to take all your meds, then this is definitely the song for you. Nikki's delivery made it sound like she had just escaped an insane asylum. And while being crazy expressive has always been part of her persona, it really didn't help the public perception that she was spiraling out of control. In the eyes of casual fans, Nikki seemed genuinely unhinged. People thought the song was a dramatic overreaction. Why would you become so visibly upset over one single line? Not to mention the shot was a subliminal diss and didn't even mention Nikki by name. How are you not insecure when you put out a 4-minute song after going on several social media rants? So what was Megan's reaction to all this? Did she apologize like Nicki Minaj demanded? Well, to no one's surprise, Megan posted a photo to her Instagram laughing at Nikki. She appeared visibly unfazed. But going up against Nicki Minaj's army of millions of fans is no small feat. Nikki has notoriously used her fans to bully those she doesn't like. Her fanbase, the Barbs, are scarier than the Mafia. And after seeing this video, I'm sure they're gonna love this. If I disappear off the face of the earth, you know why. So with all this public pressure, should Megan respond with another song? Does she need to defend her reputation? Nikki made a lot of accusations, and does Megan need to address them? Well, no. The internet is already fighting for her, and the music speaks for itself. Megan should take the high road. This song is nothing more than an example of Nikki projecting her own insecurity. Here's the real reason why Nikki's diss was so poorly received. She already revealed everything she was going to say a day before the song actually came out. Her Twitter rants took all the momentum away from her. No one was surprised or shocked by what she was about to say. On top of that, Nikki came out looking like a massive hypocrite. It's kinda weird to mock someone for being promiscuous and having cosmetic surgery when that was taken from the Nicki Minaj playbook. To make matters somehow even worse, you can tell that this song was made in just one weekend. The lyrics and production were repetitive and sloppy. Nikki had no real ammunition and just sounded old and bitter. The whole track sounded like you just handed the mic to some random dude talking to himself on the subway. Now you might be asking yourself, what's the one thing every new hip-hop diss track needs? Well, I don't know about you, but for me, an ASMR outro was definitely at the bottom of that list. In reality, Nikki was trying to intimidate Megan, but it wasn't the kind of scary she was going for. How was the public supposed to react to this song? What we do know is that Megan got the last laugh going at the Queen of Rap. Nikki wasn't lying when she told Megan that this song would give her an insane amount of attention. However, this backfired on Nikki when Hiss became the #1 song in the country. Turns out that winning rap beef is actually a great way to market yourself. But if you lose rap beef, your reputation might be scarred forever. Follow the madness.